Yo, what up? It's KC, the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with that motherfucking heat. Y'all already know. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin to the back of her motherfucking neck, holding her down, locking her down, submerging her down, that motherfucking game. Oh yeah. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you're gonna get it down your phone into your ear, all ear candy game. Yeah. And please, if you got any comments, get at me in my Gmail, rellsfargo12@gmail.com. That's RELLSFARGO12@gmail.com. Or you can just get at me on YouTube or any social media you see up there. I prefer that Gmail though. And for any live booking or any dating consultations, get at me at the Gmail. Holler at me. I'm here, man. Work is going to be here. Let's put that motherfucking foot on their neck. Let's lock them down with this shit. Let's get this work done. And for the newcomers that's subscribing, if you want to get at me on my social media site, hit me in the DM so I know who you are. You got to let me know who you are. Other than that, I'm not going to know. It's so many bullshit games out here. People like to play, you know how they like troll and do all that bullshit. And please comment, like, share, and subscribe. It's the message. Now, we're going to get straight to this shit. If she does this, or you sense something like this, run. Put on your Usain Bolts, nigga shit, or look like Forrest Gump getting up out there. Leave. Now, we as men have so many different types, have so many different types of women on this planet. We have the type, that wants to stay up under their man, always want to be up under you. That clingy type, kind of insecure, but at the same time, if she's vulnerable enough to fall in, you can catch that type. That's there. We have the type that wants you to stay up under them, and that's real shit. The type that likes to kind of control and, shit. I pick you up. I take you there. We ain't got to go nowhere. You roll with me. You stay by me. That's an insecurity type just as well. Those type of women got their insecurities just as well. They want to keep a guy on the side of them, and at the same time, they're dealing with control issues. They like to control a man. You got to watch them too. You may think, oh shit, boy, she like a nigga by her side, don't she? Nah, nigga. That's her way of controlling things. Real shit. Now, we have the type that loves to do for their man, but get their rocks off by throwing what they've done for him up in his face. That's out there too. I'd have dealt with a few of them before. Bought a nigga a pair of kicks when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Bought a nigga outfit. Little crazy shit like that. Birthday came around, bitch gave me $300-400 before. I'm like, all right, cool. But then turn around, see me hollering at another bitch. Or I ain't done what she wanted me to do when she wanted me to do it at that time. Trying to lock me into that control factor. And I'm like, man, get the fuck. And then she turned around, throw it, man, I did this and did that for you, you broke ass motherfucker. You a broke. Yeah, man. A lot of guys have dealt with that. I've dealt with that before. With the money in my pockets because she have gave to me. Throw shit up in your face. You got women like that too. Basically want to buy love. A sense of insecurity that falls under that bracket just as well. We have the type that loves to be in the company of multiple men, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. That can consist of dudes in their DMs, flirting with dudes in comfortable environments, grocery stores, the mall, I don't know, the gas station or something. The bitch might be in the church, you know how that go. Just being extra friendly and shit. Might go out to a club or to a setting or something with friends or whatever, and then, it's extra flirtatious, You got those kind of women. We had a type that loves negative confrontation between their men because she feels that's how men should show his love. That's how a man should show his love to her. So she like to argue. She ain't got no problem pushing you in your face, putting her hands on you. She got no problem with none of that. And we know where that comes from. Her getting that ass slapped around, I turned her out by different men, or she's been seeing that with her moms or growing up in certain environments like that. You know? So she's a product of that shit. She's a product of that fucking environment. And that's just real shit. So she would like bring that into her relationships, thinking that if he hits me back, if he calls me and apologizes for hitting me, if he get in my face, argue with me, scream loud, you know, embarrass me in public and call me, apologize, send me flowers and candy and all that other shit, he loves me. Bitch, that's toxic. What the fuck? But you got women out there that thinks like that. You know, real shit. You know, real shit. We had a type that screams that they're independent. You know them kind. They're around us all the time. Dependent like a motherfucker. But she screams she's independent like a motherfucker though. Because she getting a check in and she's taking care of 2 or 3 kids by herself without the baby daddy. She's holding down the bills in the household, the car note by myself. I'm paying off student loans and doing all this by myself. And bitch, those are problems you created your fucking self. That's how fucking dumb a lot of women are, man. You created these problems. Who the fuck else gonna get you out the shit? It ain't gonna come from the heaven. You'll blame God because he ain't brought it down to you and went and kicked the student loan dean motherfucker up his ass because he got you backed up on these finances. He ain't went to go, perform a miracle, some kind of magical miracle works on the credit department because you owe so much on your credit card or you owe so much towards something that's, that you got your social security number on and you got your name on it, go against your credit history, anything of that fashion, and they scream that I'm independent shit. Motherfucker, you supposed to take care of that shit. That's your problem. You created that. Those kids, those are your problems. You created that. The nigga you fuck with let him bust all up in your motherfucking ass to have them motherfucking kids and he stepped his ass out and ran away from you. Those are problems you created. You shouldn't have chose that shit. But they scream they're independent. When there's no such thing as an independent woman. Bitch, you depend on us as men. I think one of the, I forgot who said it, one of the dating coaches on YouTube, one of them said that. Bitch, your car fucking break down, who you need to fix it? Michelle or Lisa? Or you want Jim and Terry to do it? Let's keep it real. Motherfucker coming home, invade up in your house, kidnap you and them kids, take your hostage, want to rape and do some crazy ass shit to you. Who you gonna want to come protect you? Huh? Sherry and Lisa or Jim and Terry? The police officers. You don't want them bitches there to... You want a man there to combat men who's doing this shit to you. So I don't want to hear that shit. Yeah. We had a type that loves to hang out with friends, family, co-workers, etc. You got those types. We had a type that loves to stay home, basically a homebody. She ain't got no problem with dibbling dabbling here and there, but her comfortability lies within her home. She likes to stay home. She likes to, watch movies and be around the house a lot. So she'll bring a lot of attraction to her house. Multiple guys, they'll come through that motherfucker on a late night. Shit, the kids sleep. Creep your ass right up them stairs, right past their door and shit. Knock the soul up out their ass, nigga. She be busting, trying to keep that shit in and there. I'd have been through all that shit, so won't nobody hear the noise and all that shit, man. Real shit. Creep your ass right back out, an hour or two later. Oh yeah, probably had the next motherfucker in there, fucking assembly line full of pipes running up in that motherfucker. Oh yeah. You got those kind too. But she's a homebody though. The list goes on. There's so many different women out here. Now, the type you want to avoid is the type that thinks she deserves access to your finances because she gives you her pussy on multiple occasions. Even if she's calling you for the sex, begging you for the dick, she still feel that she's deserving. Wow. I know the pussy might be hitting on something. It might be some heat, man. Real shit. But fellas, once she gives you that I deserve support because of my sex vibe, run. These are the type of women that'll try their best to get you attached with the sex. They'll try their best to get you attached with that sex just so they can hold their sex back on you. Pull that motherfucker back until they get what they want. You gotta avoid them kind, bro. They treacherous. Real shit. Believe it or not, most men are stuck in situations like this, not aware of the game she's running on you, thinking that it's love and thinking, oh, that's just my woman. You know, I gotta provide for my woman, man. I mean, you know, that's what a man supposed to do, you know, but she's utilizing that card. He's not even happy at home. He barely get the pussy. He barely getting sex because she's using that to get him out of what she wants. And she'll get him attached like that once he start being needy and get around to that clockwork of, oh, I'm coming home from work. I want to have sex with my woman. He'll get complacent with that. You know, men will get complacent with that. They'll get complacent with the same thing, you know. And women knows that. And once they see that you like that, I got it. That's when I can get what I want out of it. They play that game, bro. You got to avoid them kind of women. Those are slick ass women, bro. You know, real shit. Some men are actually married into this type of shit, believing that this type of behavior is love. Get the fuck out of here. Real shit. Now we're gonna break this shit down real quick, man. Believing that's love, huh? Yeah. We all as men know that women only loves us for our support. Well, some of us know that. A lot of men don't know that. You know, they think it's love. But, you know, some men know, you know, y'all know how it is, man. That's just real shit. Majority of the men out here think that this shit right here is love. Majority of them do. You got the handful that know that that's bullshit, bitch. You just running your game to get what you want. And they know how to play her. You know, she gonna stay in position, but they know how to play her. But a lot of guys, most men don't know how to play that. They figuring that they'll take that support thing, that being protected, being the provider, being the leader, and they'll take that literally and ball that shit up into their finances. That's what they'll do. And how they'll ball it up into their finances is because she will spark that into their brain by holding that motherfucker back. And now everything is in their finances. They not even knowing. She got them by that wallet like a motherfucker. Because she put that thing on them and she'll back up with it. Real shit. She won't answer her phone. She won't text you. She'll go for weeks with not calling you just to get what she wants. She's in survival mode. When women are in survival mode, motherfucker, you cannot stop them. You got to have that game to back away from that shit and let that shit cool down. And she'll wander her ass back to you, but you got to have that game. Because when they in survival mode, it's a wrap. Real shit. Now, where we at on this motherfucker? Now, some actually married into, yeah. We all as men, once again, I'm going to get back to it. We all as men know that women only loves us for our support. We know that. Some of us really don't. Most men do not understand that the only time a woman loved you for you is when you were a teenager, when you was an adolescent. You was young. You know, you were in grade school or something. Some shit like that. You know, when the sex was basically vulnerable for both of you, for you both. Y'all teenagers. You know, you're going to like each other. You're going to be running around getting that shit off. And if you're highly sexually active, then you definitely going to be getting that shit off, you know what I'm saying, when you're a teenager. Because you see it. You know what it is. You know the game. But that shit stops once you get a certain age, man. Oh, yeah. Once you become of age to provide for them, loving you for you is out the window. That shit's gone. They don't love you for you no more. Fuck no. No. We're moving into the world of pay for play. A lot of women are exercising their options by swindling weak men with their pussy. You can make her bust over and over, 100 times in a row. If her mind is accustomed to getting what she wants for her sex, You can't do nothing but either give in to her bullshit and succumb to that shit and become that weak motherfucker or run. That's all you can do. Once her mind is locked into that, that's her survival instincts kicking in. And ain't shit you can do to stop that but get out of her motherfucking way and let her mow down the next simp, mow down that beta that she's willing to mow down. She's looking for betas and she's on the warpath of knocking them down. Step to the side. Let her unhappy ass go knock down them betas. She'll be back. She'll be back faster than you know it, Playboy. Real shit. Like this shit, share this shit, subscribe. I know I fumbled over some of this shit, man, but y'all get the picture. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, because most of us men have ran into them women like that. Some of us gave in, thinking that, you know, this is my woman, she need help, you know. I'm here to help her, I'm here to provide shit. I'm supposed to do this. Some of us know the game, like, man, get the fuck up out of here with that shit. You got me fucked all the way up. When it all boils down, bro, that's all it is a game. It's her game. And if you're willing to play it, you're going to succumb. Holla.